Tran water was blessed by the Augustinians in New Ross. And I was a small chap, and the Tran water used to come out, and I'd be sent off to the fields, the cornfields, to shake the Tran's water. The Trans used to cut the blade of barley and to dye. But yeah, it worked.
Oh, it did work, yes, certainly.
I don't know. I don't know whether I believed or whether I didn't believe, but I did what my parents asked me to do, sure, and that was it. Yeah.
Do you remember it, Ned?
I do, yeah. As Bobby said, yeah, I remember it, yeah.
Same story, sure, yeah.
Coming down here to Grantstown and getting the blessed Tran water and going home.
So the Augustinians used to do it, Ned, isn't that right?
Yeah, the Augustinians used to do it, yes. Yes, they used to come down to the Grantstown Fall, bring it home.
We used to get
and as you said, going out and spreading it on the field of barley and all. Well, there'd be patches in the field, like, maybe as big as the room here, like, where the Trans would be walking.
It. Yeah, that's right.
And you'd sprinkle more of it on that side, you know, and all. You remember John? Yeah. Oh God,
remember the religion?
I'm trying to believe, like, oh God, it's genuine, yes, it's genuine.
Well,
or it was genuine, I should say.
Well, it was. The belief was genuine anyway, like whatever else, like, you know, people believed in it and it worked.
It worked, yeah.
Do you remember using cow dung years ago? Or your mother using cow dung?
Yes. We kept cows and we turned them out. And going down to the fields and through droppings and the bit up there, they go a different way back. And that's the dung, we picked it up a couple of days after and brought home, and the user would kindle it for sticks to light the fire at home.
And you remember doing that?
Yes, oh yes. And with a pony car.
Collecting them?
You collecting it, yes.
Did you have a name on them?
John, yeah, I'm with the boat, John.
Yeah. Do you ever remember putting the spud into the fire into the grease shock at the end of the night?
Yeah. What? Putting the spud into the grease shock.
Oh yeah.
A roasted spud.
Oh, the roasted potatoes. Yeah. Roasted. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What should we lived on spuds?
Yeah. You would, yeah.
And brown bread.
Yeah.
And many loaves.
And then you get a herring.
A herring.
And put it on the griddle and put it on the fire.
Oh, stop it. It's so tasty.
A herring, put it on the griddle,
Yeah.
put it on the fire.
Yeah.
You be grand. Eat away. Sus not, actually not to go down.
Yeah, and remember the pea in the herring.
Yeah.
We used to love that.
That's a fact.
We wouldn't eat the melt. We'd eat the pea.
No, you have all that no more now.
All that's gone.
Do you ever remember when they'd be eating the herons, you'd take the swim off the heron and put it onto the grease shock and you'd watch it come
Oh
up?
yes.
Yeah.
The little goat. You used to swell up
sure,
and then
God.
burst.
Oh, sure, we could write a book on all.
Yeah.
Did you ever see them salting the herons?
Huh?
Did you ever see them smoking the herons?
Yes.
Salting them?
And put them into a barrel.
Yeah.
I remember my mother doing that, salting them and putting them into a timber barrel.
Yeah, barrel, yeah.
You have enough for the year.
That's it.
And did they smoke the herons?
They'd be hanging on up in the ceiling as well, wouldn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Over the ceiling fire.
They might smoke a few.
Yeah, over the fire, yeah.
Yeah, leave them up in the chimney.
That's right.
Do you ever remember when a pig would be killed?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
The pig would be killed. They killed the pig.
Oh, killed the pig. Oh God, yeah, killed the pig. Yeah.
And we'd love the fill the gut, clean wash and fill the gut.
Yeah, the meat, you know, to give you a bit of stuff.
Yeah, but remember the gut, they used to fill it.
Yeah.
Clean it out and fill it then with some kind of stuff.
And they'd fill up, make puddings out.
Pudding, pig's pudding.
Yeah.
Their memory is not the best.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, they were good, happy days.
Oh, some bad up here, some days alright, you know. That's what we had to put up with it.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad though, Sissy.
Oh God! Oh no, not at all. We never complained or one thing about it. Never made it once.
I'll be
Never
polishing
did. Never turned
all
our nose up
the
to
sh-
anything.
Huh?
We never turned our nose up to anything.
No.
Right?
But remember polishing all the shoes for Sunday to go to Mass?
Yeah.
We all laid out.
Yeah,
the
all
road,
laid out
you know, your
shoes, we
black
all
and
laid
your
out.
brown.
Now they don't have to polish shoe or nothing for them. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Shoes have to be polished, shirts have to be, everything has to be ironed.
Yes.
All has to be done
Yes.
for them all, you know. Would that,
See that iron
yeah,
that
iron
man
that up
had?
there, that's one of them, yeah.
You
And
heat
you
that
can
in the
put a
fire.
shield on it. You know,
And then there was a shield to
yeah,
push
yeah,
it
and
into.
iron, that iron, yeah,
Iron
you know.
with that.
Mick, what are you holding in your hand?
An old type iron that was going years ago.
Oh.
It's about 80 years of age.
Where did you get that?
My mother used to have it. Got me good talk.
And tell me this, did you ever use it yourself?
I did. I used to wear my trousers to go to dances in Levenstown. And that's the truth now, I did. Often put crease in my trousers to go to dances in Levenstown. I used to put my trousers on the bed, mattress in the bed, put a real good crease and put 2 newspapers on top of it. That's what I used to do years ago, to get a real good crease in the trousers.
Do you remember years ago picking blackberries and stuff?
Yes.
I tell you a good one. I tell you one about that now. I remember my mother and all, and sure, things were very poor. You know, it's very hard. We always had grub, but things were, you wouldn't be going and getting ties and everything. A race of ties for Christmas. You know, you have 5. You know, one we would have happy anyway. But going out picking blackberries with a bucket.
Yeah.
We used to go down across a farm next door, and we'd go into the fields and pick a rake of blackberries, and we'd bring him into the local shop. His name was Tom Summers, God be good to him. And we used to put water on them to make it way heavier. And Tommy used to say, "God almighty, lads, there's not a lot of juice on them, isn't there?" Oh, yeah, sure, that's with the good blackberries, Tommy. We got them down that farm. God, I can't understand why there's so much juice on them, though. And that was the crack when John had something to say.
Yeah, the blackberries, we used to go on the farms and pick them. And we had the same job. We'd put a drop of water in them.
Yeah.
On another drop, put a little bit of sand in them on the bottom and tip them out. And there was people in what do you call them, used to buy in Queens and Wexford, used to come out and buy the blackberries from us. And they also bought rabbits and different things for us, the Queens.
Yeah.
And there was the game would be make it heavy, you see. We made a good living out of it, £0.5 for a bucket of blackberries.
Yeah.
You got £0.5 for a bucket. So there were hard times in those days.
And that time, sorry, John.
People lived better together because everybody, we went to a national school and we were all friends. We'd meet weekends and that. And we'd had farmers out. We had a small farm, but only a very small. And we'd help the next door neighbour, and anybody came around, we'd keep an eye on them places and different things like that. And we'd be around at night time. We'd be after rabbits and things, lamping rabbits at night, and we'd watch farmers' fields and different things. So it was a different community than it is today.
In that time as well, I remember catching rabbits. You had a snare in the shops. How many someone to sell these snares? And there was a snare that go around like that, and then there'd be in a hole there and to tighten on the rabbit's neck. But then you get a standard to stand up, would split it like that and put the yoke of the snare down and a peg here and tie to it. And when the rabbit has caught, then he can't go. But we used to bring him down to the local shop and you get 5 bob a pair. That time there was a man coming along buying rabbits. He used to buy a friend from Waterford. He used to buy the rabbits off of Tom Summers, and we'd bring him down there and we get 5 bob a pair for him. So, you know, the things weren't bad, but there were things where you could earn money at lots of things at the time. With the blackberries and the rabbits, and maybe, you know, working for a farmer and all like that. So, and things were very cheap. You wouldn't be getting big wages off the farmer, but the wages that you get off the farmer would go a long ways. Go like now, you know.
And then we had to go home to our mother and gave her so much as well.
When I left Ireland, I left about 18 years of age I was, and I used to work for a farmer in before then, and the farmer I used to get 25 shillings a week, and you work from 7 o'clock in the morning to 11 at night. Now I'm not, that's the gospel truth, that is, and you know, I mean, if you didn't do things right, you got a kick in the backside. You know, I mean, it's as simple as that, you know, and wherever you work for, it didn't make any difference. You were a young fella, you're treated as a young man, you know, a young fella. You're not a young man, young fella.
And you had a better working life over in England, did you?
Oh, much better, yeah. You see, I went from 25 shillings a week to £14.09 a week, so I thought the money was gone in the bushes. I worked in the garage, and I used to serve taxis and stuff like that, you know. And that's why I got them. And I used to get more in tips than what I did in my wages, honest to God. And that's when I first started. I mean, I thought I was getting money on top of the bushes. I thought there was a different world altogether, see. And
so you walked 4 miles to school?
Well, I was 4 miles to school, 4 miles to school, and 4 miles to mass.
And how about you?
It was 6 or 7 I had to walk.
To school?
Yes.
Oh God, we
And
had
from
ours.
Garryduff to Gushaw.
You had no lifts around that way, like, you
There
know.
was no cars, no nothing.
And we
we
coming home in
couldn't
the
afford
evening
a
then.
bike. Until we got older, we couldn't afford a bike.
No,
So walk.
yeah. And we get older then, when we're coming home then, we get to yoke, I mean, we get a hummus yoke, a turnip, and a bar, the gate, and we hammered the turnip.
Yeah.
And we scooped the turnip. We scooped the turnip going home.
Yes.
That's a
Went
fact.
to a farmer's field on the passage
Yeah.
and break the turnip off the iron gate and eat away
Yes,
on
that's it.
clay and all. It didn't do us any harm.
Yeah.
It didn't do us a bit of harm.
Just was the grandest thing we ever got.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We'd be starving.
Yeah. And a rabbit. They'd have to kill the rabbit home.
Yeah.
And we'd have the rabbit.
Yes.
We'd have and soup and all. And they'd be the grandest.
Oh,
sure, we're in heaven.
lovely, in heaven.
In heaven we were.
And I remember my mother stuffing the rabbit.
Yeah, no,
roasting
yeah.
it.
I know.
Oh, it
And
was
now you wouldn't look
delicious.
at one.
Delicious.
Oh, so.
You stuffed the rabbit.
Oh, you
from
stuffed the rabbit.
ordinary
Yeah.
stuff. Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs, yeah.
Salt and pepper, onions.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
margarine or butter, rub it
Oh,
into
God,
it.
sure you'd have grand. Grand.
Make the
grand.
ordinary stuff.
Sure, we were in heaven, sure, we thought it was grand.
Oh God, we sure did.
And to look at now.
Oh, they'd turn their stomach now.
Oh,
They
no,
wouldn't look
yeah.
at a rabbit now.
Oh, for sure, the young ones wouldn't be now, like, when we'd be eating, like. You know, it'd be nothing like
And
that.
we wouldn't eat what they're eating now either.
Sure, you wouldn't, that's a fact, truth, yeah.
They're so fond of their takeaways, aren't they?
I see, so, oh, yeah.
Now, did you ever remember picking mushrooms?
Yes.
yes.
Picking mushrooms. You get into a field, even normally where you get a good lot of mushrooms, John, is where there be horses. So we'd go out and pick the mushrooms, I remember, and we'd put them in the fire. We have an open fire, put them in maybe a bit of silver paper and put them in the fire and put a bit of butter on them. They were absolutely lovely.
Lovely, yeah.
If we had a cooker that time, we put them on the grill, pour a bit of butter into the cup and a bit of salt. Oh, they were absolutely great. A lot better than the mushrooms you get in the shop. And that time, like, it was a... You know, you had your own, and as well as that, even with a cottage like me, you had a little acre of ground. My father used to sow turnips, a cabbage, parsnips and carrots and onions. And you had your own, like, that'd be the main course, spuds. There wouldn't be much meat bought at that time because it was dear. And as well as that, there wouldn't be any coal, maybe for the fire because it's too dear. But we'd all go, the 3 or 4 of us, 4 chaps, we'd go out and we'd get sticks in the land, bring them in and
Cut them up.
and buy the fire that night then, you had a fire.
Did you call them a bresna sticks?
Yeah.
Breast and sticks,
You
that's
tie
right,
them in
yeah.
Tie them in a bundle with ropes and carry them on your back.
Pile them in your back, yeah.
Tell me about Lent years ago, no dances years ago.
Lent
Tell me
was
about-
40 days of fasting and no dancing, no entertainment.
No entertainment, no.
And I'm afraid I didn't observe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to go down to Wexford,
Yeah.
and the dice of Wexford didn't observe these rules. And sure, right, Wexford first stop. And we enjoyed ourselves, yeah. But we hadn't no time. No, we always danced the year round anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tramore and Wexford stayed open.
Well, there'd be no dance for. And
No dance in the dice of ferns that way.
and when the dances used to be on, a priest wouldn't be seen in the hall. Wouldn't be a priest seen in the hall when the dances would be taking place.
I don't know if it was observed any other place in Ireland, but Ferns and Waterford varied anyway. They were two completely different, and I don't know outside of that. I think that in Cork and down there, I think we went down to that part of dances. Yeah.
Can you tell me about the wedding fools?
When they get married, you see, they all come with bugles and they blow them out when they be after getting married, you see. The people outside, the lads, boys come out, they all get up and they blow the horns out of them and discuss. That be going on now all the time. The whole time there used to be going on. Yeah, and they nearly knocked down the house. Oh, that's a fact. Honest to God. Yeah.
Would they play tricks?
Huh?
Would they play tricks?
Oh, they'd be out tricks, yeah, they'd be out, yeah. But there wouldn't be any much harm to them, like, really. But it wouldn't be great, like, people wouldn't like it, like, you know.
Yes, the couples, we all knew each other from years around together and going out in pictures and that. And they'd go to the wedding and be on. We'd come along, and especially if they had a low chimney, you'd bring a little ladder and put it over the chimney, a wet sack, and the house would be cleared out in a few minutes. But you'd hop off, that was the thing to do. And the bugles that Sissy's talking about would be hunting bugles. The lads would be hunting hounds, and all the lads would come around. But it's only done as a trick, nothing new.
And would you blow the horns or the bugles the night before the wedding or the night of the wedding?
The night of the wedding, yes. And they'd all know each other. But the houses, like council houses, they wouldn't be all in there, but they're all friends.
Don't get married on a Friday, and especially a first Friday of the month, that you'd have no luck. No. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
And who told you that?
The priest that was marrying us.
And did you get married on a Friday?
No, I got married on a Wednesday.
Was Wednesday a lucky day?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Monday for heads, Tuesday for weds. Wednesday is the best day of all. Thursday for losses, Friday for crosses, and Saturday is no day at all.
You can't whitewash your maker, you wash away your look.
Who told you that?
I heard that years ago. It's always go saying.
No matter what hospital I was in, if a doctor discharged a patient and said that he can go home, if he said on Friday, this patient can go home tomorrow, the sister in charge or the nurses would not send that child or our patient home tomorrow, kept on Sunday, because they always said Saturday splitting is short sitting and the patient will be back in very soon again. So they didn't discharge at all on a Saturday. Never did. I never saw patients discharged on a Saturday. Never.
I heard you'd go out, I think, in May, early May, and get the heads of the newly grown nettles, just the head, and soak them in water, and then put them on your bald head.
Exactly.
And they're supposed to make your hair grow. I've never tried it.
Couldn't have done.
Where was this, Brian?
In England.
What part of England?
Hertfordshire.
Justin, did you tell us about the nettles, will you?
I boiled nettles. I heard it was a good tonic, but it didn't actually do anything for me now. But I believe it might well do.
And what did you do?
Just boil them in a saucepan.
Did you put a bit of salt and pepper with them?
No, you say they're tasteless anyway. Just saying the way they were.
And did it do you any harm?
No, it didn't do any harm either.
Did it do you any good?
Not really.
Do you remember the Maybush years ago?
Yeah, years ago, yeah. We had a Maybush, yeah.
Yeah.
Had up to Maybush. That'd be it.
In the dunghill.
Huh?
In the big dunghill.
Yeah.
In the yard.
Yeah, you had to be more, you had to be a Maybush, yeah. You would, yeah, that's true.
Primroses,
Yeah.
eggshells, anything you could, coloured ribbons.
And then when we were children, then we'd have china. We'd have to make little bits of pieces, make china. You know, out clean, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Did you use a furze bush or a white horn?
Furze bush.
Just a bush.
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 With the yellow blooms on it.
Yeah. That's all.
There's a holy well in Little Greg. It was on the left-hand side of the road. My granddad again told me this story. And fishermen went up and they washed their uniforms in it, disrespecting the well, obviously. And the next day when they went, the well had moved from the left to the right. And it's still on the right-hand side today. It's just past Cooney's, I think. It's on the left, just before there's a family called Cooney. I don't know who lives in it now because all the houses are all different, but that's where it is. And that was what my granddad told me. The fishermen washed their clothes in it, and that's what happened.
The people had great beliefs that time, like.
They had.
People were very sort of religious orientated, like. You know, that's it's sort of nearly everything sort of worked through religion, like, you know. And if the priest got up in the pulpit and said something on Sunday about that should be done, everyone would have a go at doing it.
Oh, there would be go.
You know, his word like was a big thing.
There would be go.
And
that's true.
And there were good times. People were innocent, I suppose, like, is what it was like. But they were very religious and they go to Mass. Missing Mass on Sunday now would be a big thing.
Oh, it would, yeah.
You know,
to be as you call it, a mortal sin to miss Mass.
Yeah, well, it would be, yeah. That's right. It would have been at one stage, like Ned, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
All the houses that we used to go to had clay floors, and you used to get the chickens inside, you turn up so you get any worms. Honest to God. And that's true, that is.
Clay floors.
Yeah, clay floor. No, there was such thing as carpets. I mean, you swept the floor, and when you were sweeping the floor, there was dust. There was only dust.
Did you ever see them throwing sand on the clay floors?
Oh yes, on several times. Because you had to, because wherever it was soft, you had to put sand on it. You had to throw sand on it. You know, if you didn't throw the sand on it, I mean, your feet would never would gather up a lot of the clay, like, you know, and then the chicken would come in and tear it up. You know, I mean, there were chicken and dogs that was allowed in the house. I mean, not like it is today, like, there is dogs, but I mean, the dog would come in and you'd shout at the dog, but if the dog come in, you shout at him. So to go outside you know. But the hens would go down and scratch and pick up. And you were there and you were in your dinner, and the hens didn't bother you.
And do you ever remember the hen sitting inside?
Oh yeah, several times, yeah, because you go and clucking. Well, we used to call them clucking hens.
Do you remember hens in dressers years ago?
Yeah, and the duck and the yeet. Yeah.
And was it in your home place or was it a neighbour?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
It was the hen was sitting under the dresser. I remember going down to school, we used to go down to his farmer's place for the milk, and the hen would be sitting under the dresser. All of maybe two hens sitting under the dresser.
Sissy,
Yes, dear.
you've got an envelope in your hand.
Yes.
What's written on the back of it?
St. Anthony Guide.
St. Anthony Guide.
Yes.
Why did you put that in the envelope?
Well, we always done that when we have our envelopes anyway. We put always St. Anthony Guide on the back of it. Yeah.
When arranging flowers in a hospital ward, you were never allowed to arrange white and red flowers together with no other colour. It was supposed to be the sign of a death. And if a sister came into a ward and saw red and white flowers, she said, somebody's going to die in this ward. My father's father was dying in the brickyard there in Courtown. It would have been 1939. My mother was at home in Gorey with the children. So she's given the baby last feed before putting him down, when she heard 3 knocks on the window, and she nearly dropped the child. She ran out the front door. She ran out. She stayed outside for ages with the child in her arms. And when her brother came home, my father, she said, your dad has died. And he said, yes. 3 knocks on a window. And that's true.
Did you ever come across anyone, if they were blessing the machinery, when the machinery would be going back on the land, or do you ever see that being done?
What now?
Putting, say, a little saying, here we go now in the name of God, or maybe putting...
Oh yeah, of course. I often heard it.
Often
heard it time and time.
Yeah.
Again.
In the name of God, we'll make a start.
Starting off to harvest it, when the binder is taken out, God will make a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's pushed in the background.
In the name of God, we'll make a start. That's it. Yeah, in the name of God, we'll make a start. And everybody listened and heard that and went with it.
In the name of God, we'll make a start, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you holding in your hands?
A diamond, a black diamond.
Black diamond.
And can you tell me about the black diamond?
They used to use it in mourning and wear it on the left shoulder of their coats.
On your jacket. Like that.
And where did you hear it, Sonny?
Well, I was I was up at my grandmother's and my grandfather's funeral. When I came back to Ireland, I came from England to Ireland. When I was in England for 45 years, obviously.
Yeah, I used to see it in England.
Yeah.
On jackets.
And it was popular in England.
You see, there was a lot of things in England that the Irish used to do, and they've done it more directly what they've done in Ireland actually. You know, and I don't know whether you've seen or not, Brian, but in Ireland, in England, they seem to do everything better, don't they? Seemingly, don't they?
What I've seen of it, yeah.
And Brian, did you wear one of those when your own parents died?
No, it sort of almost died out.
Long time ago, Mike.
Yeah, it almost died out.
And the men wore the black diamond on their arm, a diamond-shaped black piece. He wore that for a year on their suits and coats. And of course, you daren't go to a film, or you couldn't be seen celebrating or enjoying anything for 6 months. So you couldn't be seen going into the cinema or joining up with a crowd. No, stayed at home and mourned for 6 months.
Do you think that was healthy?
Yeah. I don't think there was much to do anyway. The war was on, and I don't think there were an awful lot of places to go to. It was a very quiet time, very poor time. A lot of poor people in 1940s. And we knew nothing better, I suppose.
You see, you don't have as many people coming now as what we used to have long ago.
No.
Do you know what I mean now? You know, you don't have them now, like, you know. You have younger people and they're gone, like, and
there's no young people going to mass anymore.
Oh, so that's all. Wouldn't think of anything like that now.
No.
Do you know? Could tip you there. But anyway, sure, I don't bother about money one way or the other, you know, but I mean, no, you know, we don't have any, and there's no one to come in around like we used to be long ago, like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, people, you could go to anyone's house now and you could go in and talk away to them.
Yeah.
But now you can't do that.
No.
Do you know? You really want to know
your
way in, like.
You come in at night and we'd have a game of cards. And
yeah. That time, you come in and play. Yeah,
you'd have to make a tart or something.
Yeah. But that was all changed now. You know, you get no one coming in now or anything like that.
That's all mine.
No one coming in. No one.
Well, I would have neighbours come in.
No, I wouldn't anyway, no. I'm alright, I don't mind.
Do you miss company?
Well, sure, I'd be alright. My daughter said ring me somewhere, you know, I'd be alright that way, but other than that I wouldn't. You know, I'm 33 years on my own, like, 33 years now I'm on my own. And I'm living away there, anyway, thank God.
Yeah.
You know. But that time, see, I was out more, like, you know, what I am now, like, you know what I mean? But
Do you drive still?
no,
No.
I give up driving.
Thanks for the call.
I go down here to Grantstown and the bus here and come back again and don't care one way or the other to seeing.
It's
why I'm
grand to
going.
have the both centres.
Yeah, she's grand, yes, sir. And I'm already coming Monday and Thursday. And I'm there at home then for the rest of the week, you know.
Yeah.
So next Saturday, please God, I'll be going to my great grandson's christening.
Oh, go away.
Next Saturday, yes, please God. If I leave that then, but I hope we anyway. I hope I will.
A great grandson.
My great grandson, yes, my great grandson.
Something.
Now,
There's something.
get christened.
God bless him.
Now,
Go on and get your spuds.
huh?
Go on and get your spuds.
Straight. I used to say, I was Chrissy and the television. We strain the spuds, you say.
Yeah.
We strain the spuds now. We have to strain them now anyway.
We're going to get a photograph and show you.
No, we're all right now.
This year you're done. Thanks
Oh,
a
God,
million.
I'm so- we break the camera.
No, you didn't break the camera.
We break the camera, yeah.
Da